Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, this traveling overcast Thursday, I have for you video number 1 on my Airfix 124 scale HAWKER Hurricane. Okay guys, she's about half done. I got a lot of work doing on it. I got all her clothes on. I'll start to decal the wings. I got two upper roundels on top of the wings. Got them all done. I got the colors all painted on it. Well, later I'm going to add some washes to it, some pastels, and of course I'm going to paint Georgie boy right here. This is Georgie boy number 2, and I'm going to put Georgie boy over here. He looks nice right there. He's proud of his HAWKER Hurricane. I'll get him painted. I'll take him a couple days to paint him up. And I've been watching little kids on figure painting, so I'll try my hands at figure painting. So you got to come along pretty well. I have to learn the little tutorials on here. I'm not too good at painting figures. That's one thing I can own up to, fellas. Everything else I can do, but when it comes to figure painting, I'm not that keen at it. I can make them look okay, but nothing compared to Freddie and Gilbert and the rest of them out there. You guys are pros, no doubt. Okay. Before I get started, I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful candor and your wonderful comments on my past videos on makeup. As you can tell, I'm pounding these bad boys out. Frankie Day is getting back to normal again. I'm getting pretty used to this here trailer, and starting to build a lot of stuff now. I got my worries all behind me, and life starts over again, they say, and I'm really enjoying it. And so this is video number 1. For this HAWKER Hurricane. Now Mr. Warren Blanch, Strike Eagle Models, I think he's doing a Battle of Britain group deal thing going on or something. I don't know. I must have overlooked it. I'm pretty sure he has something on there. I'm going to post this on his main on his modeling page at Facebook, and of course I'll post it here on Facebook as well, and the videos too. And this is my second build. This is my third build of this type of kit. And this is my second build on YouTube. The first one was a Battle of Britain group build that I started. Oh hell, that must have went down about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess. And yeah, never about that much time. And it came out pretty well. And it got broke. Yours truly. All thumbs, no fingers. It's broke at my old house. I must have busted that about a year and a half ago. It was laying on top of my shelf that I had of my old man cave. I guess went over and grabbed something. I hit that wing and boom, it just went. I tell you, I said, hell with it. I can always build another. Nothing lost, Mr. Christian. Nothing lost. But an airplane. That was sad right there, losing all that work down the tubes. But you know some guys, the bigger these things are, the clumsier you get because they're big. Now these little squirts I've been working on lately, I'm addicted to them. And so I'll be working on a fairy swordfish 1/72 scale. I got that coming down. I'll be starting on that, and of course I got more live action stuff coming away. Okay, this HAWKER Hurricane's a good kit. I had no problems putting it together, no fit issues at all. It's just an old kit that needs TLC and time and patience, especially cleaning. I had to clean all these parts. I think this is a 1969, no. I think so. Let me see. I want to be sure. Oh, wait a second, here it is. This kit, it's kind of like a gloss format. You got 2 different liveries on here with decals only. They don't tell you what squadron they are. And this is 1989. So that just can't come out. Well, it didn't come out in 1989. This thing came out back in 1974 or 75, somewhere around there. But this is issued back in 1989, so this is an old kit. It's been around for a while. Now, like I say, these old Airfix kits, like anything, you know, old kits, you got the They go through a lot of molds, a lot of changes in the molds because they get old, and so do we. And they need to be cleaned up. Molds do. But as a kit, you got to make sure all the flash is clean. Because 99% of the problems with fit issues in kits, guys, is it's more or less people. A lot of fellas out there don't clean up all that excess flash because it interferes with your fit parts. So you got to make sure you get those parts all clean. Okay. Going back to the Hurricane. I've got all of her clothes on. Right now I'm preparing to put decals on. I got 2 Randalls, like I said earlier in the video. And I'm going to proceed with the other decals, get them on there. Then I'm going to start adding washers. I got to paint the spinner red. And I got to paint the, on the tail fin, I got to paint that red and add the English jack decals on the back of the fin. And so right here, I'll show you what I'm talking about, guys. I thought this was a whole decal right here. But it's not. That's going to be painted. So what I got to do, I got to mask this and mask behind it and paint it white to go ahead and paint red on it. Then I can go ahead and add these English Union Jacks, we call them. Right here. It's white and blue, so you can add the red. So this is a lot different than the last Hurricane I did. It didn't have that kind of English insignia on the fin. And it is more or less, it was like square shaped like they all were. But this is going to be built out of instructions. So the next color I got to do is got to be red. And like I said, I can see with the decals, no problem there, but I can't do nothing on the fin, so I get that painted red. Okay, enough talk. Let me get back and take a look at this bad boy. There she is sitting on my Lazy Susan right there. And over that thing is hit. Of course, I got Georgie Boy sitting on the wing right there. He likes it up there. He looks better in the cockpit, which will be there. One thing about this kit, guys, the undercarriage is very, very fragile. I added a coat of gloss. I'm just saying. I'm still hitting that damn thing. I glossed up before you put the decals on. It's all polyurethane, mineral spirits. I'm going to add the washers on it after I get the decals done. Then I'll go ahead and wipe the wash off and it'll highlight. This thing has a lot of beautiful recessed panel lines and look really good with washers on there. Now for the wing walks on there, like I said, I'm going to make them out of this wet and dry tri-write paper I got. I just saw wet and dry sandpaper. I got sheets and sheets of it over here. And they look more realistic. All you got to do after you cut them out real well, just go ahead and paint them black. And go ahead and affix them to your wings. So Georgie won't slip up the trailing edge of the wing when you get done with time to scramble. These aren't glued in, these gun bay hatches. But I did. A lot of people put tissue and mask them off. The best way to do is you've got to do it with the, I use this attacking glue, Aleene's tacky glue. I use my card models. I take it and spray it, take it and add a little on a cup or something, a paper, and I just, it'll come off, no problem. It's just a temporary mask, stick, so it'll stick on there. So I glued these on using this. And this will come off. There's no problem right there. That way, when I spray the model and everything, it's all done. Then I can take them off, paint the interior, and go ahead and start working on the guns. I get them done. I didn't use no worms. I put the Camel freehand. I'm pretty good to use my hand freehand. So I add a little gray to the green with it and give it a little tonage in there. But I start adding the washer to it. It's really going to bring it out good. And take Georgie Boy out of here. Set him over here to the side. And here's the other side right here. Got it all pre-shaded in here. The undercarriage, like I say, the undercarriage is strong. but it's very brittle. They don't take much to bust these, believe me. I own 3 of these. This is my 3rd one. Knock on wood. I haven't broke these. They will not break. The only time they'll break if the model is bopped really hard, dropped, or hit by accident. That's it. These landing gear struts are very, very fragile. They don't take much to bust these, so that's a word of caution right there. If anybody that is built a 124 scale Hurricane, and like I say, it's a good kit, guys. It really, truly is. It's a really good reveral. The engine panels come off. So like I say, when you glue them really good, when you really clean up the parts real well, they come they fit very flush. It fit real good, no problem at all. And they fit real good. And these exhausts right here, I got to give them a wash right here on the exhaust. You paint bronze on there first, let that bronze dry 24 hours, and give it some clear lacquer. After the lacquer is clear, you go ahead and add your wash on it. It'll give it that burnt effect. And the bronze will really show through. I get to paint the leading edges of the gun, or the gun openings on the wings. And so I got them installed, so it'll be time for there. So like I say, I got the roundels all done, as you can see. And it's all dark earth and dark green. And Model Masters paints I use exclusively. And I like it. I love this little airplane. I think a Hurricane is the most prettiest airplane the English have, and it's probably shot down more aircraft than the Spitfire and the rest of them have. That's on the English side. I mean, maybe they shot down more than what we had. I think they probably did, because they're at war longer than we were. And these things were during the Battle of Britain and everything. So these little Hurricanes are very tough airplanes, very tough. I mean, they're strong. On the Laws right here, I appreciated the Lodge rods. All the Lodge rods, ripples on the plastic that represent, this is all covered with canvas, I imagine. Everything forward is all up but metal, aluminum. So I airbrush black appreciated the ribbings on the canvas to simulate canvas and everything. They pick up pretty well right there. But like I say, I did a camel freehand, except I masked on the bottom of the leading edge and also the underside here. That's the only masking I did on. Everything else was freehand. So this is a beautiful kit. I should have had this thing done in about 2 or 3 days. Right now I got a good start on it. I spent about 7 hours on this thing yesterday, just painting the tan, the dark earth and the green. And I was about ready to use worms, but I said, I'll help with the worm method. I just do it freehand. So it works either way, fellas. Freehand or worm method, it don't matter. Okay, George, you put you back in the box. Okay, this is the conclusion of video 1 on the HAWKER Hurricane by Airfix, 124 scale, 1989 kit release. And anybody that's got one of these bad boys, buy one. They're very, very, very nice airplane. Yeah, I love these HAWKER Hurricanes. I think the first HAWKER Hurricane I've ever had was the reveral 1/72 scale back in 1963. Coach Frog made them, and I never had any Frog kits, so it was easy. The Eagles Aviation came in back in 1963 in America. Not only the Beagles came out, but all the Airfix, Frogs, and airline kits were coming out. Now, man, I tell you, that everybody in my era of time could not get enough of these things. I mean, my father said, "Where the heck those things are? They're pretty nice little kits. Where do they come from?" I think they come from England, Dad. He said, "Yeah, they do come from England." So I heard of the Airfix before. I think they're a very old model company. They started out way before what we had, which they did. Airfix, they think it started out with a tractor, I think it was. Anybody knows the history of Airfix, I highly encourage and suggest to see Mr. John Parker. This man is a historian when it comes to Frog, Nova, Airfix, all these kits. He knows more about it than I do. And the man's younger than I am. And this man knows everything about Airfix. And I enjoy watching his videos, and I learned a great deal of knowledge of these old Frog and Airfix kits that came out years ago, and like I say, just go to his channel. You'll see what I'm talking about. He tells you the history of Airfix and everything, and it's great to learn. Okay, bring it back to yours truly. That's the conclusion of video 1 on the Hurricane. I went in my storage yesterday, and I got this. I had this for many years. Got the Airfix. This is the first, this is the old 1958 Airfix Lancaster. This was probably back in the 80s, late 80s. This came out. This is the V3 bomber, bomb bay. I've built one of these things. Beautiful, superb. Not as superb as the new Airfix releases they had. I bought this from Smitty's many years ago. I think I bought this, what, about 1988, I think I bought this. And so this is a beautiful kit. I'm going to build that too with my little squirts. I got a lot of room up here to hang these small ones up. The big ones like that, I got just a little bit of room to hang up these big ones. This big Hurricane working on will go up over here. And the other ones go up over here too. I got room up here to put them up here too. That's about it. Everything else is going to have to be kept small. Because this trailer is like anything, it has its limits. And I don't want to overdo this trailer with all my builds. And I'm going to pick up this chair and swing it around and start it a little bit. I'm going to show you what the hell's going on here. Well, no. I'll move things around to show you guys my display I have over here with my Barracuda and Devastator torpedo bombers. So like I say, you put like a 4, they're easy. If I squeeze a little together, I got another one in there, no problem. So I'm gonna build a little shelf up there, and the next one, I can put some more up there. I got a lot of room. Okay. That about does it, fellas. Just show you what's going on. So for a couple days I'll have the final reveal for this bad boy. I found a beautiful spot outside where I'm going to take some nice pictures. Nice good sunlight pictures. And it'll look nice out there. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off with Frankie Day Models, and I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful comments and your candor, and all my new subscribers. I'm very honored you people out there. You guys are very great family friends. It is a great community, guys. You want to see good humanity, this is it. You don't get any better, no sweeter than what it is. Okay, make mama happy. Please take care of the little ones. Take care of yourself. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely and watch out when you're out in the streets, going to the store, doing your business, pay bills. Be aware of your surroundings. Look around. Watch what goes around. Watch yourself. Watch your step. And buy a model like Stu says, Stu Avery's modeling channel. Get kick crazy and buy yourself a couple of kits and just have a ball. And Frank's having a ball too. Okay, that's it for the Hurricane. That's it for Georgie Boy. That's it for me. And God love you guys. Tonight I have a live action video on Porcupine on a short Sunderland. I gotta play music tonight. I gotta shove off probably about an hour. And about a half an hour I gotta play music tonight. So I gotta take a shower, get cleaned up, get my steel all packed out, my amplifier, do some playing tonight. And then come back and have a live action with Frankie Day. And the Airfix 1963 issue of the short Sunderland flying boat. Frankie Day signing up for Frankie Day Models. Carry on, crew members, and take care. And watch your kill, and everything be okay, guys. God love you all. Thank you, fellas.